Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for all signs. This is going to be a bonus reading. Now, when I was setting up this reading and trying to decide how I was going to go about this, I wanted it to just be a general reading, but it all started coming out for love. So for a lot of you guys, this is going to be about romance or a particular romantic situation, but for others of you guys, it's not. So I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and see what comes out. Now, I'm using the Precious Gems Oracle, and what I'm going to do is a little bit differently. I'm going to pull 4 of these cards, and then I'm going to clarify them with tarot and see what comes out. What I love about these cards, and for those of you, my fellow crystal junkies out there and my crystal Reikiists or crystal healers, you guys are going to love this, okay? So basically, what really drew me to this deck is the fact that on each card there are these beautiful faces, and the crystal fairies. And for me, they represent the crystal fairies, which reside within each crystal. And crystal fairies are thought to support the crystalline grid of the earth. They're these tiny elemental light beings that live within each crystal. So when you go to pick a crystal, you know, it's the light fairy that actually, the crystal fairy that actually chooses you. You know, when there's just, you can look at a table of rocks or minerals and you're just like, that one, that's the one I want. Why? You don't even really know, right? So the life force of the crystal fairy sustains the energetic nature of the crystal, and crystals have this like great power of manifestation. So I want you to really take this, if you have these crystals, I want you to work with them this week. If not, you can just sort of focus on what it is you want to manifest and how each of these crystals can help you do that. You know, crystals are doorways into the interdimensional worlds, and the light body of the crystal fairies that we're going to see, they help heal the etheric distortion related to manifestation of sickness and dis-ease. And this dis-ease can be things that, you know, that have happened in our lives, but it can also be stuff that was passed down to us through our DNA or through our ancestry or from our previous incarnations. Okay, and you know, and we store the sickness and this disease in our physical body. Okay, so that's sort of the nature of doing crystal healing work. Again, my crystal healers, you guys are probably geeking out and have so much more to add to that, but anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and see what messages came out for us. So let's go ahead and see which 4 crystal fairies. Again, this is the Precious Gems Oracle by Maxine Gadd, G-A-D-D. All right, let's go ahead and see who comes out for us and what messages they have for us. Messages for the collective. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to hear for our highest and greatest good? For healing, for manifestation. Look, you got 2 came out. Labradorite. Boom. You know, that's always where I have my Labradorite, right there. Whoops. Star Sapphire. Vermarine, a bridge. Ooh, some of you guys are channeling. Some of your powers are getting a major upgrade, you guys. And Tiger's Eye, stability. Peace and stability, right? Which seems like in the world we don't have any. This is definitely for my light workers and anybody who uses crystals out there. I feel like this is your reading so far. Just right off the bat, serendipity for me is also about synchronicity. It's about like all of the wonderful, lovely events, the signs, the synchronicities that show up to sort of help you along this journey. And you get peace and harmony, peace and stability, and then being a bridge. So for my earth angels out there. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's go ahead and see, what do we need to know about serendipity? All right, we also have the master number 33, the master teacher number coming out for us. What do we need to know about Labradorite? Oh, and before I get that, get out my Labradorite, put it right here. Look how beautiful that is. All right. Sorry, you guys, I'm so fidgety. What do we need to know about Labradorite? Look at that. Look at how similar these ladies look. Some of you wear many hats. Some of you wear many hats. Like mother, teacher, psychic, reader, wife, daughter. Okay, that can be masculine as well. Labradorite is also a journeying stone, so it's really good for coming back. Also, whenever you go, if you do shamanic journeying, if you do meditation, it's good for ancestry. And look at that, the 9 of air comes out. She looks like she's flying, huh? And the 10 of fire, 10 of wands. Okay, so labradorite is about serendipity. It's about also watching for signs and synchronicities. Also, you know, labradorite is thought to be the aurora borealis, you know, that the Schumann's resonance, that lightning captured in stone, especially, you know, in the Norse mythology, you know, these rocks were thought to be the lightning actually hitting the earth and solidifying. And that's really powerful energy, especially coming out here with a bridge. I'm getting that you guys are channeling. Spirit wants you guys to also show, some of you might be using wands as well, especially if you're doing Reiki or energy healing, to really sort of channel messages and then also channel your energy. Maybe you're sending it to other places around the world. Some of you might even be using, you know, Reiki to heal past or future situations, because I'm getting a lot of sort of traveling here. Interdimensional travel, definitely in time and space. Okay, which would make sense because a lot of us still are sort of sheltering in place. You get the Queen of Earth, who looks so much like the labradorite. Like, it's just telling me this woman wears many different hats, feels comfortable in the snow and in the ice, but also feels comfortable in the forest, really in touch with nature. So this is really for my earth mamas and my earth papas out there, right? The Queen of Earth, she's nurturing, she's caring, she's loving, but there's also a question here of making sure that that you have enough to keep giving. You really have to take care of yourself. Some of you really need to spend some time earthing or channeling and replenishing your energy so that you can deal with sort of the tough stuff that's coming up, because I see that you're going to be the bridge. And you guys are also catalysts, so many light workers out there as well, and healers that are working to bring, you know, peace and stability back into not only your personal lives, but lives of your friends and your families and your loved ones. The 9 of air, this is the 9 of swords. You know, I'm not going to give you a traditional reading on this, you guys, so, but the 9 of air, look at that. She's journeying. Some of you guys are doing shamanic journeys. Some of you guys are holding stones in those meditations, really working on healing, but I'm getting some of you guys are doing soul retrieval and you're working with your ancestors as well. Very powerful stuff. But with air and earth coming out, and with labradorite, it's the importance of grounding and being able to come back and make sure you have that anchor, whether it's a shaman, whether it's a person, if you're, you know, good enough to do it on your own, whether it's, you know, your petrified wood, or it's your hematite, or any of your sort of earthy colored stones that are really going to help you too. 10 of air, because it can get pretty heavy. Some of you guys are doing some very, very heavy traveling. It could also be in the dream space again, but if you're doing a lot of Reiki, a lot of energy work, make sure that you're replenishing. That's what I'm getting here, so that you can continue, because we need you. Right? Because you're the bridge and you're bringing about peace and stability, not only to your family, to your personal life, to your community at large, but also to Gaia. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this bridge card is telling us. What messages do we need for Vermarine, a bridge? I don't have any Vermarine that I'm aware of. Messages for Vermarine, for the collective. What do we need to know about being a bridge? What do we need to know about? It's too many, but they want to talk. What do we need to know about being a bridge? King of Earth, look at that. Some of you guys, so I've got this divine union of the King and the Queen of Earth. You guys might have earth signs in your chart. Some of you guys, this is union. Through your union, okay, which seems like it might have been a lucky break, or just a chance that you ran into this person or you connected with this person online or whatever it is. Spirit saying that's not true. Through this union, you guys are making a bridge between heaven and earth. That's for healing. That's for healing your collective. For those that you're energetically attached to, your ascension has this benefit of bringing peace and stability to the world at large, and to your community, to yourselves, to your family. This is telling me, hands down, 17 breaking down to an 8. Again, that's my card of manifestation. It's about abundance, that you guys manifested each other. Okay, that's for those of you who are coming into union or who are in union, and you guys are healing together. The work that you're doing is very important. It's really heavy work, and I was picking up on that, on needing an anchor for coming back. So you guys might journey together, but one of you in particular is really, really grounding the other one here. Okay, King of Earth, this is stability. This is being a bridge. Some of you guys, it's coming together in business. It could be a business partner. It could be you and your higher self balancing that masculine and the feminine within to bring about stability, peace, and harmony. Okay, so it's going to resonate. I'm getting a lot of different messages right now, so bear with me. Ace of Earth. Oh, yep. I feel like some of you, what you thought was a missed opportunity isn't. Okay, and Spirit has always had a plan, and there was something maybe with this person, even maybe this person, it could have been in a past life, but it could even be in this life where you guys had like a break and you thought it was a missed opportunity, but there was really just some healing, and there was some maturing and evolving on a spiritual level that needed to take place. Okay, but this is like this earthy energy is beautiful. Some of you might be seeing a lot of deer right now. Okay, pay attention to what's going on when you do see deer. I love that, because on this deer, on his antlers too, he has butterflies, but he doesn't have just one, he's got 2. There are 4 sets. Oh, sorry, I'm blind. Oh, I thought it was 2 butterflies. I'm sticking to it even if I'm wrong. That's the message I got. That's transformation. This king and this queen, they transform together and they're forming a bridge. But I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Sagittarius card of temperance, earth angels, healers, healing Gaia, healing family situations, healing themselves, healing past hurts and disappointments through this coming together, or through this balance between the masculine and the feminine. This is something that, if it's this Ace of Earth planted right, nurtured, with patience, there's going to be lots and lots of growth. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing this forest. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that, but that this is only something that you could achieve together, or it's only something that you could achieve once you were able to balance these 2 energies within. Because if not, it would be too heavy. It would be too much. But you're releasing these burdens through this new beginning. 10 of air, look at that. Something's coming to an end. For some of you, it's loneliness. For some of you, this ending, this is a release of all these burdens. For some of you, you're finally healing these past hurts and disappointments, something that was really, really painful for you. And the minute you do that, clear, boom, seed is planted. This is also when you guys are working with manifestation. And remember, with these crystal fairies and with crystals, you know, they have this great power of manifestation, you know, and they're doorways into interdimensional worlds. And the way that you think, if you do moon magic, for example, or if you set your intentions, you're planting a seed in the quantum field. And you don't need to keep going over and over and over again, thinking about it. You've planted it, and give it time to grow, because this is happening, you guys. There's a cycle that's coming to an end. All right, the Hanged Man popped out, but I don't know where I want him. I'm going to leave him here. I'm going to leave him here on top of the bridge, because again, this is seeing things in a completely different light, shifting your focus. All right, what do we need to know about peace? The Star Sapphire. What do we need to know about peace for our highest and greatest good? The Eight of Water. Yep. Some of you were really going back and forth. For some of you, it's talking about this union. You may have wanted to walk away from this person or this situation. You may have even walked away from this person, but in not doing so, it's been this is, in not giving up on this completely, this is what has brought this union into fruition. And this is also the things that you have left behind, this, whatever these responsibilities were that were too great for you, whatever this painful ending was, leaving that behind is what's bringing you peace. This is also, Spirit is telling me, time is the great healer and the great teacher here. Your time and your experience. So everything that you've been through, the good and the bad, that's being transmuted right now and healed. And what's beautiful is that, look at this person. I feel like it's feminine energy, but who knows, she's looking out to see what's coming in. She's willing to meet it head on. For some of you, it's this person, it's your counterpart. It's the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You feel like you're prepared. There's something you had to let go of. There's lessons that you had to learn that were really, really tough. And you might have even given up on this union. I told you this always comes back down to love for me when I pull these cards out. But again, for some of you, it's not. It's going to be that union between you and your higher self. It's going to be that balancing of the masculine and the feminine energies, which through this healing, boom, you hit that sweet spot, peace and harmony, right? And you're willing to meet it head on. You had to meet it. You had to face these past hurts and disappointments head on. And you may have had to walk away from people and situations that you never thought you'd be able to. I'm getting just time and these lessons, those are the great teachers. The Nine of Water, this is coming out again. Sorry, it came out in the pre-shuffle, that's why I say again. The Nine of Water is wish fulfillment. But it did come out in the reverse here, you guys, although I'm not really reading reversals. But this isn't what you wanted. Like, you were really holding on to something that wasn't good for you. You didn't want to let it go, but letting it go and walking away from it is the great teacher here. You never imagined that you would be able to let it go, but it's actually in doing so is what's bringing you your wish fulfillment. And I think it looks different than what you imagined. Three of Water, Three of Cups, lots of energy here, lots of water energy, very emotional. Three of Cups can be a celebration. It can be this marriage between the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, my energy, I'm getting really excited here, you guys. I can feel it. It's like, this is taking me by surprise. Some of you guys are going to feel totally blindsided by whatever this is. Like, everything's going to happen so quickly for you. It's releasing this Ten of Swords, this Ten of Fire. You guys have been doing the work. You guys have been doing lots of journeying. It's really important that you're healing and you're rested. Because this is your wish fulfillment. This union, this marriage, this celebration, it's bringing you peace. It's what you've always been looking for, but you didn't even know it because you were focused on something else, because you thought that you knew what would make you happy and would bring you peace and would bring you harmony, but you didn't realize how important the healing was and what it was that you were holding on to. And for some of you, with this three of water coming up in the reverse, this is telling me this is a second chance. Whether it's in this lifetime, for some of you it will be. It's somebody coming back, or it's somebody, you know, second chances, and this is soulmate twin flame stuff. Three of Cups in reverse takes you to the Two of Cups. Harmony, balance, soulmate, twin flame energy, King and Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you guys. And I love how this serendipity comes out, because it's this journey. You know, the Fool is ready to take this trip, and he's all about serendipity. Whatever happens, happens. You know, serendipity is like luck. It's like these chance meetings, and it's going to kind of feel that way, because I'm getting that if you're the Queen or the King of Pentacles, you didn't see this coming. And you didn't see how happiness has just come and sat on your lap or slapped you in the face. And it doesn't look, sound, smell, taste, or hear like what you thought it was going to. And, you know, it's kind of like I can hear your spirit guides. They're chuckling. You know, they're like, this is this huge lesson. But there needed to be this healing and this completion, you guys. you know, and they're laughing, you know, at how how humans, how we want to control everything and we want to rush into so many things. And that they've been telling you to wait. They've been telling you to wait, to have patience. And it's like you didn't believe them. And that's why they're kind of smiling down and looking, you know, at us like, you know, like we told you, just wait. Sorry, I'm just shutting my door. All right, so then we get, you know, on top of stability, we get the Eight of Fire. This is manifestation. Yeah. So for some of you, you were doing this work. I can see that you were really traveling. You were doing a lot of work trying to manifest this, and you were blocking your own manifestations here. You were blocking it. You know, and Spirit was like, you're on a journey, but again, what I was just saying, this human need to sort of control the outcome and rush things, you know, it's like deciding, I'm ready for this job, I'm ready for this family, I'm ready for this partner. Okay, so where is it? And being frustrated, you know, because you made a decision yesterday and today it's not here. And Spirit's like, it doesn't work like that, you know? Healing doesn't work like that. It's a long process, and that you sort of delayed it. And some of you might have delayed it because you were worried about your stability. Again, some of you might have been in a situation or a partnership or a job or just whatever holding pattern you were in because it brought you stability. But in doing so and not letting go of what you needed to let go of and not walking away from what you needed to walk away from, that's what was or is hindering, and not being patient. I just keep getting them shaking their heads very lovingly, you know, but at, you know, silly humans, you know. Oh, I love it. I love it. The Page of Earth. The Page of Earth, this is the Page of Pentacles. This is you needing that little nudge to take this trip, to go on this journey, that you were prepared. You just didn't trust it. You just didn't trust yourself. And, you know, this is why there's this, I hear this giggle and this laughter. You know, like they knew it all along. They knew you'd be fine. They knew, you know, that it was coming, but you were basically, you know, you were torturing yourself. It was that negative self-talk. It was like, I'm comfortable here. I'm not ready for this, but I want it, but I'm not ready for it. And then just kind of getting that little nudge. I like it. Because they're not going to let you stand still at all. Like, this is fated, you know. There's no way they were going to let you stay in that holding pattern forever. And if you still are in the holding pattern, you know, you're not going to be there forever. All right, and then you get the Eight of Earth. Yeah, it's all about the journey. You guys, it's all about the journey. And the journey to healing, to union, to happiness, okay, isn't always easy. There's a lot of stuff we have to get through. There's a lot of stuff we have to work through. A lot of stuff we have to work through. So take it step by step and do not ever give up. The Eight of Earth, you know, this is like, you know, I can hear that they're playing a symphony right now, and how, you know, everything that goes into not only playing it correctly, but the creation of it and all of the mistakes and all of the hours and how your fingers bleed and you have to build up calluses. This is your journey, you guys. And for a lot of you, it's into union. It's bringing about union and marriage. Okay, or just coming together, engagement, commitment. And not everyone. Again, it's not romantic. It's balance. It's the healing work that you've been doing. Do not give up. Your perspective is going to change, and it's going to happen pretty fast. You're going to hit that sweet spot. You're not even going to know what hit you. Wow. All right, so I'm going to pull, these are angel answers. Okay. So you guys can think about questions while I'm shuffling. I'm going to give you a few minutes. I'm going to pull out 4 cards. Feel free to think of questions. They can be related to each one of these groups, or they can just be, you know, what do I need to know at this time? I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to pull all 4 and then I'm going to wait. Get more information. Helpful people. That's your spirit guides. That's the ones who are laughing at us now, right? And the crystal fairies. It's up to you. Meditation brings answers. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. So I find this to be interesting. They get more information. Again, this may have answered a question that you had. Okay, but there was with this Nine of Swords, you know, it can be, or that Nine of Air, traveling, journeying. I think a lot of you were doing this soul retrieval work. You were meditating, maybe working with ancestors, traveling, you know, doing a lot of healing. And, you know, Spirit was saying that the reason that you might have even felt alone or that you weren't in the right place is because you needed to gather this information. You know, this is a very highly spiritual journey. For some of you, again, it's going to be union with your divine counterpart. Okay, and everything that you've been through, the good and the bad, and the lessons that you had to learn that might have taken longer than you wanted them to, and they might have been a little bit more painful and uglier than you would have liked. It was all about collecting that information that you needed. All right, Spirit's saying, but then once you have that information, it's completely up to you. And we saw that here with the Eight of Wands in reverse, not blocking your manifestations. The choice is yours. Okay, you can choose to hold on to things, and we saw that with the Eight of Cups. Sorry, you guys, it's a really loud morning today. It's, you know, we saw that there with the Eight of Cups, right? In reverse, you trying to control the outcome, you not wanting to let go of something that brought you stability, but holding on to it is exactly what was holding you back. Okay, and so it's up to you. Again, we get that on top of this page of Earth, the Page of Pentacles, who showed up in the reverse, saying, "I'm scared. I'm not ready for this." And then getting this little nudge, helpful people. This is your soul tribe. This is your spirit guides. These are these crystal fairies. They're giving you the information that you need. They're telling you the importance of learning those lessons, transmuting that negative energy, taking the risk, taking action, needing to let go of what's painful, not telling yourself the same stories over and over again, defining yourself by your errors and by your traumas, right? But I mean, not to ignore them, okay, but to heal and to clear them. And when you do that, Spirit's saying, this is where you hit the sweet spot. This is where you hit that sweet spot. For some of you, that's going to be union. But there needs to be patience, step by step. It's going to be rewarding. You get the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Pentacles. This is not going to be, you know, a one-night thing. Okay, this is going to be long-term. And it's going to be oh so worth it. It's your wish fulfillment, but it's not coming in the way you want it to, when you want it to. It's not going to look like what you want it to. All right, but there's something you need to leave behind, and it might be those expectations. You know, because I just heard, you know, your soulmate will differ. You know that. I just see that card in my mind, that the romance angels. Your soulmate will differ from what you expect, or what, you know, seriously. Or this situation, or happiness, or success, looks, smells, tastes, feels, sounds so different than what you've imagined it up until this point. Meditation brings answers. Yeah, if you're feeling confused, again, walking outside, going outside. They're telling me earthing, getting in touch with nature, you guys. This is important because we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. This is earth energy. This is my healers. All right, let's see what additional messages we get. That's one. That's law of attraction stuff right there, you guys. Sorry, these are hard to shuffle. This is an interesting reading. Let me know if you guys like this. I thought about doing all of the dailies like this, but then such a creature of habit. I like the dailies, so this is a bonus. But if you guys like this, we'll do it again. There we go. One more. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I knew this card was going to come out. Only time will tell. Yeah, because it's up to you. You are the master of your destiny. You are the artist. You have this canvas, which is your body, which is your life. You decide. You decide how you do what you're going to do. But you need to learn the lessons. You need to let go of what no longer serves you. All right, the first card out, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. You guys, have I not told you this? Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yes, I love it. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. That's falling on top of serendipity. There are a lot of signs that are leading the way, and again, remember how I told you I can hear your guides laughing. I hear them laughing, like at silly humans. Like needing to control things and needing to rush things. And they're like, enjoy the process. This is going to be so much fun. Okay. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. For some of you, this is your counterpart speaking to you if you are not in union. Okay, if you're not like messaging back and forth. But for others of you, this is spirit, and these are your spirit guides and loved ones who have passed, that you are so loved. And don't forget that. Do not forget that. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you guys, again, you guys are a mirror for each other. So be really careful what you guys are projecting, what you guys are mirroring. And I love this, only time will tell. And again, your guides are giggling with that. They're giggling. They want to help you, but it's up to you. Don't rush it. Be patient. And be prepared to sort of have your doors blown off is what I'm getting. A total shift in perspective. Sacrificing also your expectations. Sacrificing your ideals. Because I'm getting here, whatever's coming towards you, whatever this happiness or this person or this situation looks like, it's not what you expected. But it's coming. If you let it. So how good can you stand it? That's the question. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Our crystal fairies, I feel like, they're a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. And most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care and have fun.